Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Filipa. Today I'm going to be playing Standard Best of 1, but before I start, let me just say that I am on vacation. I'm in Portugal right now in my hometown. That means that my setup is a bit improvised, so I do apologize if the quality is not as usual. I'm on my laptop, so obviously it's not as good as my desktop, but it has to be because it's quite a big vacation, and then after that I go straight to Bologna to cast the regional championships, which are actually standard, so make sure you tune in on the Ultimate Guard Live stream channel on the 26th and 27th of April. I'm excited to see what people are going to be running. It's going to be the first big event after Tarkir became legal, and I already see Tarkir making some cool decks, especially this Is It Flurry deck. It's insane with this artifact. It's been all over my meta. Please let me know that I'm not the only one that sees this deck almost every game, but it's a very fun one. But at the same time, it makes me have to tune this Golgari list quite a bit, because in the first games I was getting wrecked by this Is It deck, and then I was like, okay, let's wait a second, let's rewind, let's see what can exactly we do to beat this deck, and I think this is a pretty good way to do so. This is a Golgari ramp deck up my alley. I love Golgari, and this list includes Ugin as our payoff, Ugin and Breach the Multiverse. So if you know, Ugin is the new card from Tarkir, 7 mana planeswalker. Whenever you cast it, you exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors, and whenever you cast a colorless spell, you exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors. The good thing about Ugin is that it's going to gain you life and draw cards, which in this meta you really need to, and also it's obviously going to exile something, which is amazing. The only colorless spell that we are running that can interact with Ugin is Phyrexian Fleshgorger. That's because I don't want to be putting colorless spells that are just not doing anything in my deck. I feel like the Fleshgorger is a sweet spot where it is pretty powerful. It has lifelink as well, which can be really good in the meta. You can just use it for 3 mana or 7, depending on how you're feeling. So I feel like this is perfect. So then we do have a lot of other interesting cards as well, basically trying to kill the meta. We have the basic like Llanowar Elves, Up the Beanstalk, Overlord, Ramshell, and then I'm playing first of all the Deadly Cover-Ups to board wipe, because sometimes you need to board wipe, and before that, to stay alive, some pulses. We have 4 pulses. I don't know why these arts are like this, but yeah, there are 4 pulses, and the reason why pulse is so good is because it says destroy target non-land permanent, so right there you can destroy like the artifact or Stormshade's Talon, something like that, and all other permanents with the same name as permanent. And this deck is very good, the Flurry deck, in playing multiples of the same spell. Same with Pixie if you think about it, and then you just, you know, pulse everything away. It's a good way to stay alive until you have Deadly Cover-Up, and eventually you try to beat them with Ugin, and that just escalates very quickly. We have Up the Beanstalk to draw us cards, of course. It does work pretty well because we do have quite a bit of spells that are 5 or more mana. Frillback and Glissa is a bit of a enchantment hate. We have also Cut Down and Go for Throat to remove things. I actually don't have as much Cut Down as I usually have, because I feel like the decks these days, they just play so many creatures that if you start just using Cut Down to kill a small creature, it's not going to be enough. They are just going to escalate so quickly. You have to have cards like the Pulse that it's 1 for multiple, or Deadly Cover-Up, and hope that you're alive by then. I mean, if you do Llanowar Elves into Overlord, then you can have a turn 3 Deadly Cover-Up maybe, and then that's a way to stay alive. We also have some life gain with the Frillback, of course. Tear Asunder, also very versatile card, really like that. Dreadknight for some card draw. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this deck turns out, to see if Ugin is good in standard or not. I haven't seen many decks with Ugin. I mean, maybe content creators doing it, but I haven't seen it in the meta, let's say. So hopefully Ugin can make an appearance. I think it is a very strong card, and I'm excited to see how it plays in these decks. So without further ado, let's play some games. Well, this end is lovely, love that. Obviously it's a keep for us. We get the Up the Beanstalk into Overlord. Of course I do need a second forest, I guess. Okay, let's hope to get a forest. We didn't, but we do have good removal, so I'm not too concerned. What is that? I'm so confused on what that might be. Okay. Okay, so they want to make it like 8 attack, I guess. Let's pass. We do have Tear Asunder, and this is an artifact, so... yeah, they... Sure. Cool deck. Ooh, now I can actually cast it like that. Nice. Getting some ramp going. Can I breach next turn? I can definitely breach next turn. A breach is a card that I feel like it's so undervalued, but I mean, it makes sense because the meta is quite aggressive these days. So sometimes you just cannot cast it. Ooh, okay. I definitely want that. I want my Ugin. Love Ugin. Let's gain life, draw a card. Honestly, let's attack. Make another land and all. Why don't they block with a 0/8? That's the advantage of having big creatures. What does it do? I don't know. I have it, but I don't even know. This spell costs X less, where X is the total toughness creatures you control. For 4 mana, until the end of the turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. Draw cards equal to its toughness, and it can attack as long as though it didn't have defender. Okay. Sure. Good thing I have a 2/15 to block that. Love that for us. Let's draw cards, because why not? So I have choices to make. I can definitely kill stuff. I just don't know if I want to. Let's kill that. Oh, it also kills mine. Oh, it also kills mine. I was not expecting that. Okay, that's actually not good for me. Nice, I know. It's pretty lame. Okay, maybe I need to use another pulse, to be honest. Maybe on the 0/8. It's kind of scary. And I don't attack. During your turn, yeah, see? I'll block. Fine. You got me. Go Ugin! Can I get a Fleshgorger? Just to flex on them. Well, now there's nothing to destroy, unfortunately. I don't even know what I want to get rid forever. I guess it can be the tortoise. Ooh, they have another one. Let's go. Their deck is really good. Like, not good. It's really fun. I'll put it that way. Well, actually, why wouldn't... I can just play the Dreadknight and wait to play this as a creature, I guess, so it can attack faster. Sure. Just a little defender deck. Oh no! Do they realize they just got me a way to kill that? Well, I guess they do, but what are they supposed to do? Because that's the thing, like, I don't even want to plus Ugin, because I have enough cards at this point. And I'm drawing. Like, I'm more concerned about milling myself than any other thing. But sure. Just because I don't have to discard it. So they can do this. Get a defender creature, I guess. Whenever this enter, you may search your library for a creature or card with defender. Okay. So they have another defenders. Sure. We have this. Pulse. They're like, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I respect that. Because it is enough. It's me. I go first. I keep it. I mean, it's a bit of a dream, obviously. But it is fine. I have the Fleshgorger to keep me alive for a couple of oh no. No! Okay, actually the pulse is fine, especially if they play another talent. Imagine that they play talent. That would be the best day of my life. Never mind. Okay. What can we do? Let's play a little 3-3. This deck is way too aggressive. Like, it's so easy for them to get the flurry and they just get a full board. Okay, that's a good sign. I mean, for my pulse, of course. Okay, at least my pulse is going to go far, I guess. Okay, they trade, and then I kill all the other otters. All pun intended. Oh, if I had one more mana though. Could have done it for the talent. Maybe that would have been smarter. I don't know. But I don't have a way to deal with all those others with prowess. That's a good one. They probably have some pump spell as well. Okay, that's tapped, which is good for me. What is the surveil? Whatever it is, they kept it on top. Okay. I got a turn to breed, I guess. Maybe I do this one first. Okay. We are ramping, which is good, because I do have the cards that pay off the ramp. Like the Breach and Ugin. I cannot play them yet though, but that's another story. Okay, I got another turn to breed. Next turn it's when it's a lot of damage, but okay. Ooh, so do I go for like just Ugin? I guess, because I do... I could have gone for the Quarry Steel. Maybe that would have been better. But again, like, gaining life is pretty good. And it's going to be difficult for them to deal 9 damage here. That's what I'm thinking, at least. We shall see if that's the truth or not. Next turn I do have the Breach the Multiverse as well. What does the Chainsaw do? Okay, creature. They can choose to not to deal, right? They just want to use it to get that flurry going, sure, fair enough. Okay, that's 5 damage right now. I'm still at 10. They put something on top, so probably... Yeah, that's okay. Let's see how they attack. 3, 5, 7... It has to be face, right? Oh, they're afraid of the Ugin. Fair enough, I would be scared as well. Let's do this first. Yeah, I mean, from them I can only choose one. I get the Fleshgorger, it's a 7/5 life linker. I guess against them that's pretty good, I would say. Gain some life, play the land and pass. This 7/5 life linker, it has to put a dent on what they're trying to do. It has to. I don't know, I just gotta say that Ugin is quite a card. I know some people might not like it, but I do. I did mill them a lot of cards in the process that they might want to get. Like, they can get this town in big enough and return their Sleek Show off to end. Plus something else, like a Storm Chase talent or something. Yeah, they do that. They still need to deal with this massive 7/5 life linker. Yeah, that makes total sense. They can still not attack, I would say. At least not in an effective way. They might attack just to get rid of Ugin, because the attack does guarantee that. They will lose a creature. And I will gain 7 life, so... I don't know. They're playing... very much like trying to... damage control, I guess. That's lovely. So I can like just board wipe kinda. I'll keep the removal. I'll just play the Lana, because why not? I have the mana for it. And I'll keep the Gopher Throat open. I'm at 32 life against this Izzet deck. Oh my god. Honestly, this deck has been so good in the meta. I'm not even going to lie. The Izzet deck is fantastic. If you want to rank realistically, you should play it. You just have to be aware that everyone else is playing it as well. But I guess that happens when you're playing meta decks, right? It is very strong. I do like it. It's crazy how strong Standard has been. Like, just this one card, Corey Steel Cutter, transformed this deck completely. Because does it play any other card from Tarkir? I'm not sure, but I don't think so. At least nothing that makes like a crazy difference. Also, I'm not sure why they're playing Chainsaw. I mean, I guess it is good against some decks, maybe the Mirror or something like that. Perhaps. Yeah, they're like, there's no way I come back from that. When they're attacking your 9 loyalty Ugin, you know you're in a good place, just saying. I go first, which we love to see. I don't have much ramp, which is a bit sad, because I do have the Ugin. But maybe the Mortuary will help me find something. Blooming Marsh. It's not bad, but I already have 3 lands. I don't want to just flood over. Okay, they're also playing Golgari, so let's play the slow game. We're both kind of trying to control things. Oh, that's a forest. I'm like, what is that? Okay, Tear Asunder is needed. I cannot let them have the card advantage, because that's just rip in Golgari. What I do need is land. Maybe I should have kept that Blooming Marsh on top after all. The Lantern doesn't do much against me. Can it grab my Dreadknight? No, good. It's an adventure, so... But if it was dead and I had to use it until the end of next turn, it could. Okay, those are good news. Breach the Multiverse. I'm just going to pass. Let them play a Shieldred or something that I can go for Throat. Hydra is rough. I don't know how much I want to give them the treasures, but I will. This is dangerous, just saying. but life is to be lived in the danger mode, I guess. I do have the deadly cover-up next turn, so that's something. So they'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Let's see what you can do with 8 mana. Sure. Until the end of the turn, a creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample. Okay, that's fine. They are being aggressive. What does this gain? Trample on average to lose. Okay, so they draw a card. Sure, I can live with that. I really can. Pulse. I can pulse something. Probably I should. Maybe the thing that gives them ramp. They still have 1 treasure, but I'll just play the Dreadknight. Still have the deadly cover-up, and if I get 7 mana, then I have everything, but I need to get to that 7 mana fast. I still need 2 more lands. Demolition Field. I'm not too concerned about that. They can use it. I have basics. Go for Throat. I don't know if they use the Soul Guided Lantern now, or maybe they just use... Yeah, maybe they just use the Restless. Yeah, but at least I got them to use that last. What? Yeah, so they attack, they exile it, so I cannot get the ability. That's fair. I like the way they're playing, like, but 4 damage is not going to cut it. Up the Beanstalk is great. I need a land though, I think. That's good. That's a decent land as well. Next turn this transforms, so that helps me as well. They have 4 cards left. Whatever they surveilled way high there. I think I block, honestly. Let's see if they use the... they have so much, like, they really care about exiling my grave. I don't know, they've been playing against Reanimator way too much, maybe. That's fair. Glissa is a decent card. It's nothing crazy, but it's decent. Since I cannot get to my 7 drops. Whatever they have, they kept on top, so it must be a good card. They are playing ramp, so I'm assuming they have like a top end that they want to get to. Might just be making like a massive Hydra or something. And I'm at 9, which is a bit concerning. Ugin would definitely help me with my life total. That's fair. I'm a bit in an awkward position, not going to lie. So I could deadly cover up to get rid of stuff, but I'm just going to pass. Up the Beanstalk is fine. That land is becoming more concerning than what I initially imagined. It's also fine, I guess. At least they cannot activate the Restless right now. I'm kind of scared of making this a creature. Maybe I prefer to not do it. We got a land, but it's tapped. Not ideal. They use the demolition field there, that's fair. Let's get a swamp, I guess. Well, if they have another Hydra plus the Restless, I'm dead. But we'll see. That's fine. That gives only 2 cast creatures, right? That's also fine. I mean, it does give them, but I can do Ugin there. They have 4 mana left, I guess. Yeah, so I definitely Ugin here. And maybe that will let me start getting control back. I know that the Aclazot comes back as a land, but it is what it is. My life going up is great. Ooh, and I can play a little blocker. Perfect. All in all, not too bad. Go for throw. That's okay. So I'm at 12. Where is the Aclazot? Oh, why didn't does it exile? It is exiling. Oh, wow. I don't know why I thought it's destroy, but no, it's exile. That's even better. Maybe next turn I'll just do breach. I don't know, it depends on what they play. Yeah, they go with everything. Not much I can do there. Do they just attack Ugin? Because if so, I'll exile these again. They kept 1 mana up. I wonder for what. I hope they don't have a veil. I guess we'll find out. It's exile, so they don't make the treasures. That's also good, I guess. We gain some more life. We play a little blocker. You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. The Ugins are really helping me out, I'm not going to lie. Sure. So they play it as a creature. And they play... Okay, I'll just deadly cover up. Just gotta be. Especially now with that Overlord also transforming. There's no way. Sure. Oh, somebody lost against Pixie a lot. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, should I? I'm kind of afraid to draw in too much. Said no one, but I say that. So let's exile this Ugin. They were like, no, you know what? That is enough. And I agree. Opponent goes first. I keep these. I have Llanowar Elf into Overlord. I really wish I would be on the play, but we are not, so here we are. Llanowar Elf into Hauntwoods is still something good I can do, but I just feel like the meta has been so crazy. I don't know. Portico. At least they're not playing an aggressive deck. They're probably playing Domain or some Elspeth variation, Elspeth Cage. Up the Beanstalk. I wish I had Up the Beanstalk, not going to lie. But since we don't, we go for Hauntwood. I think Ugin should be really good against these decks, but we will see, because I'm still a bit far. Overlord, okay. They are doing the same, but they have the Up the Beanstalk, basically. Ooh, I could pulse the Beanstalk. I wonder if I should, maybe. Because that card is just insane. Maybe I keep the Gopher Throat, even though I don't... I mean, maybe they play the Overlord, and then I could go for Throat. Next turn, if they don't kill my Llanowar Elves, I have access to 4, 5, 6 mana. So not quite Ugin there yet, but then I have Ugin into Phyrexian Fleshgorger, which is kind of insane. So what are you going to do? Beza, okay. So I'm glad I saved my go for throat. Beza doesn't do much, they just want to put something on the board. So let's play this attack and pass, because I want to save the Fleshgorger for when I have Ugin, even though they probably have an answer for Ugin, but we will see. They have 3-5 mana, nothing crazy. They might have like Sunfall, but they're waiting to use it. Ugin gets Overlord, which is nothing crazy. Maybe they'll play something more enticing. Okay, so they surveil. Let's see what they are surveilling away. I don't know if themselves they're playing Ugin, maybe not. I don't think this deck plays Ugin. I don't know. They do ramp, so maybe. Perhaps. Okay, let's Ugin. They might have Leyline Binding, but I can always draw the card. Gain the life. Get lost. Okay, that's fair. Just I make some maps. Wish I got another Ugin, but no. So they have Sunfall now, I think, if they have it. They have 5 cards left. 3, 6, 7 mana. Yeah. I had a feeling that the Sunfall. I got Ugin, but I don't have the mana yet. But guess what? These will help me. So I'm sure they have removal. But let them use it. If they want to use removal, this is the perfect time. Now that I'm trying to use the map, maybe I'll get a free land. I did. I'll play it. It's tapped. Do they activate the incubator? I guess so. So the Ugin cannot destroy the incubator, but I can live with that. Honestly, no problem. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's fair. Again, like when you cut or destroy, let's say, the Up the Beanstalk early on, then things don't seem that good anymore. Fortunately, Ugin doesn't get me much there. I have the cut down to kill the Phyrexian. I just want to see like what kind of more removal they hold in this deck, because I don't know. Something I can pulse. That's why I like Pulse in this deck. It just deals with so many different things. It deals with creatures, it deals with everything. Even against the flurry decks, they make a bunch of the token with this whatever, and this destroys everything. All those monks. Yep, my opponent is like, I don't know what to do. I mean, they still have 4 cards. Lockdown, okay. Lockdown takes care of their own incubator. So that works for me. I think maybe it's just to show that they don't have anything. Who knows? Let's draw a card. I think I need to start attacking with the Cottage, like dealing some damage perhaps. I'll play Llanowar Elves. I'm a bit afraid of board wipe, but that is what it is. Not much we can do about it. We know that they do run those. GG! Ugin is just too good. Ugin is just too good. Opponent goes first. I'm never going to say no to a Llanowar Elves turn 1. Oh, that's actually pretty good against me. Oh, they mill me? Okay. I mean, sure. Whenever this creature dies, target creature you don't control gets -1/-1, so they can kill basically my Lana. Ooh, look at this curve, y'all. I could. But honestly, we go for the Beanstalk, because then we get max value. Ooh, speaking of max value, look at that. Look at that. I can... Oh my god. Can I do a Ugin, like, turn what? Are they playing, like... They're maybe playing, like, with a starter deck or something. I don't know. Never blocking that, you can be sure. So, how much mana do I have? 5 mana. I can just, like, you know, do this. Draw a card, have a 6/5. Get an extra land. Next turn I Ugin and they concede, right? They have to. I feel bad because I think they're playing a starter deck or something. I don't know. Are they trying to mill me? I think they're trying to mill me. That's so funny. They might actually be able to, because my deck, I draw a lot of cards. No, my cat is crazy. I don't even have a great target for Ugin. That's just how concerning things are. I have another Ugin. I don't even care, like, if they want to. Sure. Kill all of that. I guess they want to put the -1/-1 on the Overlord. Okay. Love that for them. That gets killed. Is this an enchantment? Yeah, that's great. I love that there's an enchantment. I don't even know what to do because I just have so many options. Like, I'm helping them mill me. Maybe I should just, you know, play stuff, attack. Sorry about the noise, my cat is doing catty things. Lurus. Stop. Demolition field. Oh no, that's so bad. Let me grab that land. I feel bad. I really do. Okay, so I honestly attack with everything. Should I minus? Yeah, let's do that. I only have 2 Gorgers, but I have more Ugin, so let's just play the Gorgers for free. As 7/5s, of course. I cannot breach the multiverse because I'm going to be helping them. You know what I mean? Can I do that? Let's keep it on top. Like, the more cards that I have, the best. In my library, because you know that they are... What is that? 3. Okay, 3 is not the end of the world. My Fleshgorgers survive. That's right. GG. I did like what they are trying to do. I have to admit, I respect the hustle. That's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.